Welcome to TechDaily.ai. This deep dive is sponsored by Stonefly. They're your trusted solution provider and advisor in, well, a whole range of things. Enterprise storage, backup disaster recovery, hyperconverged VMware, Hyper-V, Proxmox clusters, AI servers, Des A365, that's a turnkey security appliance, plus public and private cloud solutions. You can check them out at stonefly.com for more info. So today, we're really diving into Google AI Studio. And the big question, I guess, is, does this platform actually make AI accessible for, everyone? And what could that mean for you listening?
Exactly. We want to get past just listing features. We need to understand what Google AI Studio really does, and maybe more importantly, figure out why these tools might actually be valuable, no matter how much experience you have with AI.
Okay, right. So the first vibe you get from Google AI Studio is it's trying to be this sort of central place for AI stuff, not just for the hardcore coders. It looks like something someone just kind of curious could use, but also, powerful enough for developers doing complex things. It seems to cover a lot. Chat, analyzing files, even making videos. The goal seems to be making AI less scary, maybe even fun to play with.
Yeah, the range is pretty broad. Let's maybe start with the chat models. That's usually the first thing people interact with. And these aren't just like simple Q&A bots. Google AI Studio gives you access to different models, really specialized ones. Some are built for reasoning, others are great for code generation, and some can even structure output, think tables, checklists, stuff that's immediately useful.
Right, for getting organized.
Yeah.
And they keep mentioning the Gemini 2.5 Pro model. That sounds like the main engine for the tough stuff, like complex analysis or tricky coding tasks.
That's the one they highlight, yeah, for the heavy lifting. But it's not just about the raw power, is it? There's a big focus on tailoring how these models actually respond.
Ah, the customization.
Precisely. That's a huge plus. You can essentially tell the AI what kind of persona or tone to use with system instructions. Need it to think harder, you can tweak its thinking mode. And maybe the most critical part, for accuracy, you can ground its answers using real-time Google search.
Okay, that feels important.
It really helps avoid those situations where AI gives you old or just plain wrong info.
Yeah, tapping into live search results.
Yeah.
That builds trust, doesn't it?
Definitely.
And being able to format stuff into tables or checklists, super practical. Anyone could use that. I did see something about limits on the free version, though.
That's right, yeah. If you're just trying it out on the free tier, you get 25 requests a day. It's just something to keep in mind when you're experimenting.
Okay.
So moving on from chat, another really interesting area is the file analysis. This looks like a really efficient way to pull insights out of all kinds of data without digging through it manually.
Exactly. And not just text docs, right?
Yeah.
We're talking images, videos, audio files. Imagine getting a quick summary of a long meeting recording or pulling key data from, I don't know, a bunch of images. That saves so much time.
It really does. The platform can do things like automatically generate transcripts from videos and even pull out visual insights from photos or video clips. They even give you sample files to play with, so you don't need your own stuff right away.
That's handy.
And the mention of a long context window is key here, too. Think of it like, well, a person can only hold so much detail from a long book in their head at once, right?
Right.
A longer context window means the AI can remember more of the file it's analyzing. That leads to better summaries, deeper insights, especially for, like, research papers or long reports.
Got it. So super smart chat, powerful file analysis, and there's video generation. That just sounds futuristic. Making videos from text. Or a few images.
It is pretty cutting edge. And again, there's a decent amount of control. You can set the aspect ratio, the video length, and they have this idea of negative prompts.
Negative prompts.
Yeah, so instead of just saying what you do want, you tell the AI what you don't want. Generating a nature scene, but you hate seeing buildings. Add no buildings as a negative prompt. It gives you more fine-tuning.
Oh, okay. More control.
Exactly. Plus, sharing is easy. Download it, save it straight to Google Drive. Makes it really useful for content creators, educators, you name it.
The one thing that jumped out at me was streaming with Gemini Live. What's that about? Sounds collaborative.
Oh, absolutely. It's essentially real-time screen sharing within the platform. Think about working on a team project, reviewing something together remotely, or even remote tech support, guiding someone visually. It just opens up ways to communicate and get things done more effectively when you're not in the same room. You can even use it for brainstorming, maybe, or virtual training.
Definitely see the potential there. And, okay, for people who are maybe brand new to AI, feeling a bit lost, it looks like Google AI Studio has these things called starter apps.
Right. These are basically pre-built little tools. They're designed to handle common tasks using AI. It's meant to be a really gentle introduction, showing you what AI can do without needing any code.
Like training wheels.
Kind of. Examples like flashcard generation or customizable templates, they really show that focus on making it easy to start. It's a way to get your hands dirty and see the practical side of AI right away.
Okay, so it's helpful for newcomers, but it's not just for them, right? There's more advanced stuff too. For the developers.
That's correct. While it aims to be user-friendly, it definitely includes features for the more technical crowd. Things like executing code directly in the platform,
Okay.
which lets you generate dynamic stuff like charts or data visualizations based on the AI's output. Function calling is another big one.
Function calling.
Yeah, imagine you want the AI to not just tell you the weather forecast, but if rain is likely, you want it to automatically put a reminder in your calendar. Function calling lets the AI connect to and use other tools or apps to perform actions like that. Makes it way more integrated.
Wow, okay. That's powerful.
And then there are customizable safety settings, too, for controlling the kind of content the AI generates.
The comparison tools sound really useful for developers as well. Being able to put different AI models head to head, see how they perform on your specific task, that seems crucial for picking the right one.
Exactly. It helps take out some of the guesswork, lets you be more data-driven about which model you use. And then there's the prompt gallery.
Right, like a library of ideas.
Pretty much. It's a collection of pre-made prompts, good for inspiration, seeing what the platform can do, and getting ideas for your own prompts.
Yeah, helps you learn how to talk to the AI effectively, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the history feature. Seems small, but probably really useful day to day.
Oh, totally. Just being able to look back at your past chats, see what prompts you used, what worked. It's just essential for keeping track of things and having a smooth workflow. It makes the whole experience much better.
So if we step back and look at the whole package,
Yeah.
Google AI Studio, what's the main point? Why should you, listening right now, care about this?
Well, I think the core strength, the big mission here, seems to be about democratizing AI, really opening it up. It's trying hard to make these powerful tools usable for more people, whatever your technical background. The focus on being easy to use, but also flexible and customizable, and its tight integration with Google's other stuff. It makes it pretty compelling. So whether you're just trying to make daily tasks easier or get insights from data or create cool content or even build your own AI apps, Google AI Studio looks like a really versatile toolkit for dealing with this whole AI revolution that's happening.
Okay, so we've covered a lot about Google AI Studio, what it does, who it might be for, and thinking about AI projects or just handling lots of important data securely. Remember our sponsor, Stonefly. If you need solid, secure storage, they're worth checking out. And they have a special deal right now, a 100 TB immutable and air-gapped SSO NAS for just $8,995. That offers a really secure, reliable place for your critical digital assets. Find out more at stonefly.com. So hopefully this deep dive gave you a much clearer sense of Google AI Studio and its potential. There's always more digging you can do, of course, and we definitely encourage you to explore the bits that caught your interest. Maybe even give the platform a try yourself, see how it fits.